As Tico promised, we get a new update this week, and the Korean devs have just posted all the details. There are a lot of new weapon balance changes with stun duration, gap closer distances, and even some PvE damage improvements. We have the rework to the summon satellite skill, and there are a few further changes like to battlegrounds, furniture, and some bug fixes. We also have the details on the new event, where we'll have to go into these portals, fight enemies, and take away some extra rewards. They have announced the next battle pass for the Korean server. Ours is usually a bit different, and they're ramping up to have their second anniversary with an event and some goodies. So let's go through the details here. We begin with the weapon balance changes. You can see here on Sword and Shield, they're changing your charge from 11.6 meters to 9 meters base, along with your chain hook similarly from 11.6 to 9. Greatsword gets this too, from 12.5 to 9, and then the duration decreased to the CC effects from 3.2 to 2.7, and on heavy attacks the maximum from 3.7 to 3.2. That doesn't feel like a lot, but I guess these things may add up. And again, these are the changes just for starters. But looking at Dagger, it's getting some further boosts to its PvE damage. Cleaving Moonlight will get a 50% monster damage bonus. Umbral Spirit with also Thunder Spirit will get a 100% monster damage bonus. The teleportation distance will go from 12 meters to 9, this being the base of Shadow Strike, and the distance increase effect will now just be 20% instead of 40. Phaetos Stigma is getting a damage boost from 405 to 490, and the monster damage has gone to 80%, with the maximum damage increase effect of the specialization from 30 to 50%. But then your stealth, your camouflage cloak, the maximum duration got another 1.5 second nerf. So it's now 6 seconds max affected by buff duration, and the duration increase will now only be 1 second. So with 100% buff duration, you can still walk around for 14 seconds with the camouflage cloak, but that's down from a whopping 18 seconds. As for crossbow, quickfire getting a 100% monster damage boost, and the damage increase effect is now boosted to 30%, but they are removing that special damage against players. And Nimble Leap, a 1 meter damage reduction from 5 to just 4. For your longbow, some buffs here. Monster damage boost from 20 to 40, from 110 to 140, from 25 to 40, and your binding arrow, a CC duration decrease, but then for PvE with the suppression, a duration increase. And on your staff, Ice Tomb, a duration decrease with the freeze, the duration for the movement speed reduction decreased for your Ice Spear, and Chain Lightning got a good fix. That bug where this thing would just intermittently only hit twice should be addressed. And your Frost Smoke Screen fixing that movement bug. As for the wand, just one change to the sleep duration from 6 seconds to 4.6. As for the spear, you're getting range decreases from Gale Rush, Rising Slash, from 16 meters to 12, from 12 meters to 9, and your Abyssal Cleave, that stun duration, getting decreased here across the levels from 2.9 to 2.28. But then looking at the orb, they're reworking that satellite effect. From how I understand it, they're removing that distortion veil effect there. As you can see, they listed here with the existing effects, and they're removing them. Now it will simply just give you that satellite effect for 3 seconds to all party members within the caster's attack range. And then if you use the satellite copy specialization, so this one here, they list the existing effect and then what it's changing to. It gives the satellite effect to party members for 6 seconds, and if you're already under the satellite effect, you and your party members' skills will be strengthened. And this is where they list the distortion veil as before, with the 50% health boost. And they're reducing the specialization points from 10 to 7. But it's not overly clear what will happen to like the stellar dash effect, the basic attack effect. Ultimately, we'll just have to wait for the patch to actually then test this new change. But the way it currently works, it encourages people not to have multiple orb users in the team. And this looks to be changing with regards to if you have a party member with a satellite effect, you and your party member's skills will be strengthened, potentially meaning everybody gains the extra stellar dash damage. But again, we'll just wait on that one. Interstellar explosion stun duration decreased from 3 to 2.5, and the supernova collapse from 3 seconds to 2.5. For the weapon mastery skill, this lightning one I believe, they made a bit of a bug fix to it. And they're giving Tevent's Orb a 300% monster damage boost. That's this one right here. It's mainly used to increase the debuff duration on the target, but I guess the extra damage will be nice. It should make Oracle, which is already one of the top damage dealers, to be even better now. But then we move on to some further changes. So in Battlegrounds, the team raid leader will be assigned to one of the top 6 players in the team, and they mentioned something about a cold game. If you win rates are reflected, but the contribution is not. I don't really know what it means by cold game. And then some adjustments to furniture, guild, storage, and that is about it. And we can look at the new events. They're having an anniversary login event with a bunch of free rewards. We already had our anniversary, so don't expect to get this. They're having a check-in event here for over 21 days, with ending in a heroic gear equipment selection box. Then for their new battle pass, this looks to be the skin right here. We don't have any extra details on that other than listing all of the rewards and the amount they get. And they'll be having some Eve event, where basically you'll interact with some lucky stars and gain some extra bonus rewards here. But again, all related to the 2nd anniversary, which is not applicable to us on the global servers. We've just had our 1st anniversary. The game was released 2023 in December as the Korean version, so that's why they're getting this now, the lead up to that anniversary. But then we do have this new event, the Space-Time Portal event, which Tico did say we were indeed getting. Those portals appear in the middle of the town or the cities. You can see here, you'll be able to enter them, kill enemies, get drops, including Noble Chaos Rune selection boxes, and getting this currency, which you can use to buy these other rewards. Ametoi, Taitos, heroic materials, polished crystals, unlock stones, conversion stones, trait stones, and some housing materials. But that's about it. Ultimately, these are some pretty big balance changes that you just have to be aware of. Again, Dagger and PvE getting a pretty big boost, along with the longbow. Liberator's probably looking a ton better now, and other melee damage dealers with Dagger are seeing quite a substantial boost in damage output. I'll be able to check my Dark Blighter again and see how much has it really been improved. But ultimately, that's it for this one. A special thank you to all my channel members, and we'll see you guys in the next one.